Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
All right, welcome to Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez.
What do you think of the smooth black in the intro now?
I thought you sounded different in the intro.
Yeah, a little bit different.
Man, I thought you took some ethnic classes and changed your whole lifestyle.
Nope.
That
was our good friend Clinton Blackwell doing the intro. So
Wow, you said his whole name. He's going to get so much attention online now.
yeah, they're going to start following him on Instagram.
Who happens to be here.
Yes,
He's
in
here.
studio
He's
now.
In the studio.
Yeah. All right, this is the Hogwarts review episode.
5.5.
The episode
Attached to the
5.5.
last
Yes.
episode. The trash fire continues.
Yes, it does. Oh, yeah. Actually, I have one thing I want to do. Let's go over. We got a 5-star review on Apple Reviews.
I'm almost wore out of this.
You're almost wore out of
Hogwarts
what?
thing.
Yeah, I know. Me too.
Like my brain is just tired of hearing about it.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a 5-star review
We
on
do.
Apple Podcasts.
Yes, it says this is from Sean M. Louis. Great content. These guys for sure smash some good poontang for sure.
He spelled that wrong.
Did he spell poontang wrong?
There's no N.
Oh, there isn't. Poontang.
Send that guy,
Send
you know.
it right. No, that's all right. We can't.
Well, he's just a dumb mechanic.
He is a mechanic. All right, so that was our 5-star review from Apple Podcast. Send us your 5-star reviews. We'll read them live.
Yeah, well
Well,
we
not
appreciate
live.
the review.
Well, yeah, we'll read
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Especially only 5-star reviews we'll read, though. If you leave us 4 stars, no airtime.
You guys just, no, oh my God.
All right. All right, the Hogwarts trash fire continues.
Yeah. So I'd say open it up with this Wired review that I didn't even bother looking at the person's name. I mean, I looked at it at the time, but now I just don't care. I don't know if to call her she, he, they, them. I don't know. The author and Wired.
Oh,
they
yeah,
gave it
she was a
1 out of
vibrator
10.
seller, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
The internet, being the gargantuan beast that it is, went back and looked at all her works that she's written recently, and it was about vibrators for men and women.
How does a man use Is it go on the outside?
I can't tell you. I don't know.
Because
I don't know
they could
personally.
have ones that go on the inside.
You don't know, do you? You don't know how to use it. Okay. Yeah, right. So there it is. 3 out of 3 races don't know how to use male vibrators. So
I don't think that has anything to do with race.
So I would say her opinion on this
I think it
is
has to do with
probably
orientation.
Irrelevant, right?
Yeah.
So 1 out of 10 for Wired. What WB saw this coming and knew.
Yeah, they withheld codes
They
from people.
withheld
They're
codes.
like, you're not getting
Yeah.
our game, you
Like, we know you're going to try and review
cocksuckers.
bomb. Let's get out with the 86% on Metacritic. They still crushed it with the streamers.
Yeah.
Right? Before release, it was 1.25 million people streaming it on Twitch.
Yeah. I saw XQC was streaming this, and he was like yelling at all the people coming. Well, he wasn't yelling, but he was talking shit to all the people that came in. He's like, I don't care what you have to say. If you don't want to watch, don't fucking watch.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Or
You don't want to
banned.
play the fucking game either.
Banned.
So, you know what I'm not going to do is go give it a 1 point. Give his stream a 1 out of 10 fucking review.
His he was saying, I'm not going to entertain you babies. Either you watch or you don't.
Yeah.
Just shut the fuck up.
And it's looking like the boycott actually increased sales, right?
Yeah.
They tried to boycott it.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it based on the boycott.
Yeah.
I was like, I got to see
There was
what
a lot of people that were like, you know what? I'm going to check it out now because you know what? Transgenders, whatever.
I got to see what all the hype's about.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So
It hurt. So in this same article with The Wired, they brought up a fact that was like, you know, her buying this game hurts the transgender community at large. Like, it hurts them. It physically hurts.
Yeah, physical
and
harm.
harms
Physical
the
harm.
community. But
Yeah.
in the same time, who hurts by not buying a game are the developers, right?
yeah.
In that
Not
same
JK.
article, she's like, you know, there's a lot of people that I know that are developers and blah, blah, blah. So wait a minute. I'm pretty sure at Avalanche Games, there are some Alphabet Gang people and some maybe transgender
There probably
people,
is. Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it's California probably.
shit,
Where's
by
Avalanche Studio based
I don't
out
know.
of? Yeah.
So by boycotting it, didn't you just hurt the people that you are fighting for? You hurt
but
their
she's-
pocket. You're
really.
hurting their financial, you know?
You're not going to make a good omelet without cracking a few
Yeah.
LGBTQs.
Well, I guess, if you boycott the game and they don't make money and they get fired, it increases the presence of LGBTQ plus ABC, whatever, the alphabet game and transgenders in the homeless community, right?
Yeah.
If you make them homeless, hey, now there's people everywhere.
Yeah. They're fighting the good fight,
Yeah, I guess it's a good fight, man. Like, I think it's pointless.
Yeah. So how long did you play? Where are you at in the game?
Oh, I just got to the broom, man. I just
You got your broomstick?
broom. Yeah.
So you're probably, 10% done with the game? I would imagine somewhere in that vicinity. 10?
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably like 15% done with the game.
Yeah.
So I've gone through a little bit of it. I have my beefs with the game. So
Yeah. I hate the facial animations.
a lot of cutscenes.
They're still
in that game.
Somebody said wooden. I think that was a proper description.
I don't think they're like
animatronics.
super bad.
Yeah.
It's not something that seriously breaks my game immersion. So
I think Jason said he wasn't that far. I think he got to the broom too. He's like, I don't know how to use the sticks.
Oh yeah, that was one of my complaints about the broom is they have the vertical and the left and the right on two different thumbsticks, which
just
is
like a first-person shooter. Yeah, it's not
totally
a flight
counterintuitive to flight. You know who had some of the best vehicle controls in a game ever, and they just got it right and kept getting it right for every vehicle was Fortnite.
Really?
Fortnite's vehicle controls are just spot on.
I think most games are okay. The one that always stands out, and I have a hard time, is Halo. Driving that fucking Warthog is the same thing. It's go and then turning with it's real weird.
Yeah,
it always throws me off every time.
But yeah, Fortnite hit that one out of the park, and they got it right with every vehicle so far, and they've had a shit ton of vehicles in that game.
And they're saying we picked the most popular house. Well, you didn't pick Slytherin.
No, I picked Ravenclaw. Actually,
Slytherin was the most popular.
I let the house pick for me.
Well, you answered the questions, and then so did I. But I knew what answer questions that
you picked them.
I knew the answers to give.
Hopefully, you'll get in that house.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, mine picked Ravenclaw, and as far as I know, it doesn't really affect too much in the game. No. I know there's 3 NPCs in the game that will affect your story. There's the Hufflepuff girl, then there's the Slytherin guy, and then there's the
no romancing.
Yeah, no. There's the Gryffindor girl,
Natty.
Yeah, Natty Ice, who can those will affect somewhat of your story, but the overall story is not going to change too much from that, from what I've read and picked up. So
yeah, it's funny how they found the popular house. It's only based on PlayStation trophies, because there's a percentage of people that earn a certain trophy.
Yeah.
Right. So it's not even. This isn't even counting the people that haven't received that trophy. Or no, I think you get it immediately based on what house you get in. Right. Okay. So after you get sorted, you get an achievement or a trophy.
Well, I think
they haven't taken the Xboxes into account.
I think most people were going to go with Slytherin.
You think so? At the end of the day, they're not going to go Gryffindor,
think so.
Fucking bunch of Harry Potter.
No, because everybody in the end, they kind of want to be a dick in video games, I think. That's why Grand Theft Auto is so big.
You don't have to be super quiet, Clinton. We can hear you. I mean, you can.
Yeah. But most people, I think want to be a dick in video games. You have to be polite in normal society. Generally, when you go out to the 7-Eleven, you got to be kind of polite. But in a video game, you can decide to be a dick.
That's why I think it's split down the middle.
What I'm people want to be dicks?
Yeah, because there's a lot of memes based on people like, when they give me the option, I still take the nice route.
Yeah, I think I'm the opposite though. I'm kind of a dick in real life, and then when I play in a video game, I try to be a nice.
You heard it here, folks. You can say in the comments. Please say whether you think Chris is a dick, and then we'll take a poll.
Yeah,
Clinton, what do you think? What do you think? Is Clinton a dick?
Is Clinton a dick?
Is Clinton a dick? Or is Chris a dick? Yeah. Clinton.
Clinton.
He's unbiased.
No, he said he's biased.
Oh yeah, he's biased.
Yeah, because he loves me.
Yeah.
No, see, it's true.
I don't know.
It's 100% true.
You might be right. He might just. He'll tell me later.
I hate that motherfucker. Yeah. That's why I took him. This is Clinton almost got fired from the voiceover job, and then he was 30 minutes late today.
3 tries
for the voiceover.
He's almost out.
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. You got anything else on the game?
Not really. I mean, I'm gonna play it tonight. I'm gonna play it tonight and get a little farther. I'm still the combat is still fun. I think when I reach that point, where I'm like, I'm gonna fight some shit. I'm pretty excited. To fight,
It's fun juggling motherfuckers in the air.
Yeah.
And then blasting them. Some of the... Oh, did you make it to the room?
A requirement. That's where I'm at. I just set up some shit in there.
So you're probably maybe a little bit further than 10% through. I think the room requirement, it gives you that percentage at the bottom.
I just want to see Miss Garlic again, dude.
Yeah, Miss Garlic.
Miss Garlic.
Yeah.
That long red hair.
Yeah.
Hourglass.
Yeah, Miss Garlic's all right. Yeah. The name is funny though. She's the plant lady, and her name's Miss Garlic.
Yeah, they leaned a little too hard into it. In my opinion.
Puns. I like puns in the game. When I saw that it was Miss Garlic, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, a pun is funny when it happens once, but I get it. Your name is Garlic.
Yeah. Let's see. I hadn't like. I don't like some of the gatekeeping in the world based on how far you are in the game. I want to be able to go into an area and see how good I am at casting spells against shit that might be overpowered. So
it's not a true open world.
No, it's not.
Semi-open world.
No, you can't. Like, I think I tried to go to this place, and it was keeping me out. And there was an icon on the map that there was like, it's a purple skull or whatever icon. And I couldn't get to where this guy was at to go try to kill him.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was a little.
I think this is a good step in the direction of a full open world Hogwarts game. But after all this, I don't think they'll do it again.
And there are people speculating now that they have the arena in there for, what is it, Quidditch, the game?
Yeah. They have the arena,
Yeah,
Quidditch pitch.
Maybe DLC, they'll have Quidditch in there because the developers did work on it. They did work on it, and they pulled back maybe for time constraints, or maybe they wanted it to be a big DLC patch, maybe get more people to buy into it. So Quidditch maybe... not this year, probably.
There could be a good sequel to this game and not have it at Hogwarts because there are other wizarding schools. They mentioned some of them in the game and in the books. But that would require the author to pitch in and flesh out that part of the world. I'm for it. Give me a Durmstrang.
I'd be okay with that.
Durmstrang's like the evil school that's considered like, look at those fuckheads over there. Like,
see, that would be cool if in this game you could have, like the old Fable thing where you could...
Yeah, morality.
Really, morality in the game would be kind of cool, and you could just be a total. You could just go fry people. You got a student out there, and you just kill them.
You get booted from the school. Oh, man.
No way, you'd have to do it in secret.
You could do it in your 7th year and then get kicked out.
Yeah. What? How do they know you kill somebody? Like if you're just out in the middle of nowhere,
the person's gone forever, Chris. That's how.
Well, I know that, but they didn't see you do it.
It's magic. They always know.
People have been getting away with murder forever.
Can't kill anyone. Hogwarts grounds.
No, you kill them outside.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't know what happened. They tripped and fell.
Yep.
Yeah. And got burned.
You know more about this Asmongold thing.
This just goes in with all the streamers, really, and things like that. So the people took to Twitter and were talking shit because Asmongold played this, and like all the big streamers play it, but
South Park Jesus
activists launch attacks against Asmongold
after he blasts Hogwarts. What?
And he didn't really blast the Hogwarts Legacy boycott. He didn't really blast it. He said either play the game or don't play the game or just shut the fuck up about it.
Right now, it's we're living in that time of everything's louder than it is.
I gotta see his Twitter tweet here.
Suck my dick. As he said,
it says, shocking to me that people think the way to protest Hogwarts Legacy is by bullying and harassing those who played and streamed it. No one likes this. You're not helping anyone. You're just being a piece of shit.
And a lot of it stems to that girlfriend reviews because that was the big one. And because she's very beloved.
Yeah. She does a lot of games. I think
it's her
I watched the Elden
fiance.
Ring one where she played Elden Ring. It was funny.
They're funny.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend or fiance now, like that dude is he's great at cutting and editing his videos. They're very good. It makes half the humor is right there.
Okay. Yeah. So, anyway, somebody suck my dick and choke on it, you tiny bitch.
Moreover, ice must be destroyed.
I don't even know why they threw that in there. What is that?
That's his own name. That's his Twitter name. Why would he? What is ice must be destroyed?
I think that's the border.
Is he racist?
No, the border people.
Oh, he's Mexican, so he hates ice. I get it.
Yes,
ice, baby.
suck my dick and balls. If you buy this game, pirate the game, or play this game in any capacity, get out of my sight. That person is super mad.
Wow. Eat a bag of dicks.
you piece of shit.
I mean, nothing like a good argument. That's a good standing argument right there.
If I saw that, on my Twitter timeline, I'd be like, well, I guess this guy's got a point. I'm not going to play. No, Hogwarts.
Yeah. The debate is over. Wait a minute. Big baby, I'm a big baby. Wah. Jesus,
look at that. That's a quality crafted tweet right there.
How many times did he write it in his notes before? I'm going to get this down right.
This is really going to put nail in Asmongold's coffin right here.
3 A's in wah or 4?
What do you go with? You went with 3 A's. That was the right amount of A's to go with right there. So you could just play this game. No one would know if you just played it, but that's not enough. You needed to announce it, make a point of it, and now how playing the game is good and morally correct so you don't feel bad about it. You need to convince everyone.
You're a small bean?
A small bean.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
We're too old, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I love that people, what does it say? Damn, I love that people care this much about the growing loss of trans rights. So how
across the Western world, Western world.
Yeah, I know, because they don't want to bring up the fact that in the Middle East, trans people don't, and a lot of times women don't have rights. So
wouldn't they just delete a trans person?
Hey, it's easy to fight the good fight when you're fighting from a safe space.
Can China do that too?
Yeah.
Like, well, what is this? Get rid of them. We got a billion people over here. We can spare a couple of these. That's probably brutal over there.
Yeah. So that's but a lot of streamers and different just media people got a lot of shit for wanting to play this game or whatever, and so this is just the Asmongold side of it. They covered it because he's a huge streamer.
People,
and then when he covered his own story about this, he's like, I didn't even know I got this much hate. He's like, I don't read my tweets.
Yeah, never go in the comments. And
never.
Tweets.
No.
Yeah, that's dumb. We just read one at the beginning of the show, but
oh no, we read a review.
Yeah, if you're Asmongold or someone,
I'm only going to read 5-star reviews though, because that helps the algorithm. Yeah. If somebody puts a 1-star review and says you guys are trash people, I'm not going to even give.
Well, what if they put a 5-star review? It's like, you know what? Eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah, well, I totally read that. Yeah, for a 5-star review, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I
price
would.
of admission.
Yeah. You can say whatever you want.
If you're a
about
streamer
me.
and you get harassed for playing the dumb transphobe game, it's called the transphobe game.
Yeah. And it's even weird because the developers put a trans character in there.
I know.
That self-identifies as a witch, who has the deepest.
It's
got a deeper voice than Clinton.
It was off-putting right away.
It was.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing about when
I don't know.
when developers or movie people or whatever put this kind of stuff in, it's kind of immersion breaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you stop, I think there was actually a game where you had to go. It was like a end of the world game where you had to go pick up hormone blockers for one of the characters. I can't remember which game it is.
Oh yeah, I do know. Yeah, I don't know.
But yeah, that kind of stuff is semi immersion breaking.
They try
when they force it in there.
I see you put. Speaking of forcing it in there, the Paler mod.
Yeah, the Paler mod. Well, this one I thought was just funny because somebody made a mod where you can change the skin tone of your character.
Well, no, wait, that's in the game. No, you have a slider that you can change this.
Right, but they made it so you have more
light.
options now.
Yeah.
It doesn't go that light and it doesn't go that dark.
You can make it about as light as me.
Yeah, you can.
Unless it's summertime, I'm darker.
No, you're
I'm
real
dark
white
in the
right
summer.
Now. So anyway, the Paler, the way that it was covered is what shocked me. The fact that they have this mod doesn't, but it says players are modding Hogwarts Legacy to make their character paler. But what they don't tell you is that it's a paler, darker skin mod. So you can also make the character darker as well. Yeah. But the way that they highlight it in this thing is basically saying there's a bunch of racists out there who don't like that you can make your character pale. They don't mention that you can make it darker.
It's both sides. It's both sides of the spectrum.
But the way that
yet another fantasy world that lacks Nordic representation. Weird.
But that's a question mark. So that person's being, I think, snarky.
They're being snarky. Yeah.
A little tongue in cheek.
So dumb. This goes back to the South Park game where you can change the difficulty based on your skin color.
It doesn't work in this game.
I know. Yeah. It's always the same difficulty.
Yeah. I kind of went. I didn't go.
It's very equal.
Yeah. I didn't go super light in the game, but I thought their sliders were fine. Yeah.
I went all the way down
to white.
As white as you can go.
Cracker
she's a girl.
As possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me. I don't like that many brown girls. So I'm going to look at the pale Pale skin.
You're gonna get hate on for that.
Pale skin. That's fine. I don't dislike you. I mean, I'll smash.
Huh.
For sure. But
A little disappointed.
why?
Just
You're not married to a brown girl. You act like I'm insulting you.
I'm offended. Though.
I enjoy them. I just prefer pale.
All right, let's not get in the weeds.
Yeah, we're not
here
talking
about
about
your sexual
my
preferences.
sexual preferences. Yeah, I don't see that in the notes.
So anyway, I just thought that this particular article was funny just because of the way they highlighted it. Just so, and then they talk about people. This one person is real. I'm Nordic and pale, to the point where some people ask me if I'm sick. Like this guy goes out in the sun and catches fire. So he said, I was disappointed that I can't recreate that.
Yeah, it's a real nice olive color. You cannot go real pale.
You know what the funny thing is I've never, ever sat down to play a video game and worried about what color the skin color of the character
when I
is
played
in the game.
San Andreas, I didn't get to pick CJ's color, man. Like, I had to be CJ.
Yeah.
Didn't bother me in the least.
So,
Shit.
Back
Here
in
we
the
go
day,
again.
back in the day when I found out that Metroid Samus was a chick, I didn't freak out.
Yeah, you just crack your controller in
What
half.
the
I was a
fuck is
fucking
this?
female the whole time.
I played this game for 15 hours.
I'm so offended.
God. Yeah, I didn't care.
Nobody
That was
cared.
actually kind of cool.
Oh, there's probably someone out there that cared. But
It's interesting. Yeah. So that was that for that. Let's
Rolling
see.
Trolled by game devs, huh?
Yeah. Okay. This is the game developers for. This is what I read somewhere, but it was somebody said that what is it, the Ronin or wait, no, what is the character's name in the game?
Oh, who?
The transgender character in the
Sonora.
Sonora, yeah. I read somewhere, so I went and dug a little bit more into it and did some research. They said, I read somewhere that the game developers modeled that character after J.K. Rowling to troll her.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. Doing a little bit more digging, I could not find anything to substantiate that, but I found just an article talking about it, that the game developers put that in there, and that people are a little upset about it too because they think, it's too little too late. Kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's just bolted on because to silence us. Yes, it is. Please, will you just be happy with what?
Just play the
we're
fucking
trying
game.
to do something here for you, and it's just you're like, it's still not enough. But like you said, they're always moving the goalpost. Like they win a battle, this isn't enough.
Yeah.
Do more. They basically just want you to be a transphobe, and then, or not a transphobe, but a transgender.
They want you to be one?
Yeah, they want you to be one. Then they'll be happy, I guess.
I
don't know.
I'm a little too old for that. I can't change now.
I'm attached to my wiener, physically and
It's
metaphorically.
attached to me. Yeah, I can't get. Yeah, it's just too late. I can't start over.
The memes for Hogwarts Legacy is pretty funny, even though some of them don't make any sense. Like, it's like it's me in the first 10 seconds of playing Hogwarts. He's, about a cadaver and everybody, but you can't, unfortunately.
You can't do
I
that.
wish it was more like GTA where you can just start zapping people.
Yeah, I wish you could kill just random
like
people.
Some punk ass student gets in your way in the
It
hall.
would be
Yeah,
nice.
fuck 'em.
Yeah, just
Yeah, Avada Kedavra.
what is that? What is the spell where you can like disappear shit? It's for chairs and things like that.
Oh, Evanesco.
Evanesco. Yeah, if you could just do that to some random
Yeah,
jag in the game.
Evanesco sounds like the Mexican version of Evanescence.
Yeah,
Because there's
that
an
sounds
O at
about
the
right.
end. The O, yeah.
Yeah.
Dio. They just put that O on there.
Put
They
that
really
spell
do.
in there.
They bolted the O's on the back of those spells like the transgender character in the game.
Yeah. Let's see. Other than that, I don't really have any more Hogwarts news.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
it was big last week. It's starting to die down. It's still pretty up there, but it is starting to die.
So, are you enjoying the game thus far?
Yeah. I want to get to the point where it's more combat. Like
Yeah.
they send me on a longer mission. And
Yeah.
I get a long string of just
That's what I felt about.
killing wizards.
That's what I felt about God of War. There's got to be a place in this game where I can just do combat, but there never was.
Yeah,
It
just
was
like the
all
Hogwarts
cutscenes.
stuff is
There's
getting tired. So is your
there's
God
a
of War
lot
takes.
A lot of cutscenes. No, my God of War takes are always on point, always spot on.
Man, you're living in your own echo chamber of your God of War opinions.
No way, because I just decided that I didn't like the game and I didn't look anything up to confirm my bias.
Yeah,
I was like,
pretty sure you brought
don't
a
like
couple
to.
things to my attention.
But I
know
will
what?
say,
transgender is big in this game. Like they're talking about it like crazy, but there's no one talking about the Jewish part. Like
I
the
did
anti-Semitic stuff,
see some
it's
of
in there.
that.
But like if we had a graph on how many people are complaining about the transgender stuff, and then the Jews being like,
yeah, maybe we reached a point in time in history where it's more okay to be anti-Semitic than it is to be transphobic.
well, I just think they're just like, yeah, okay, goblins are us, sure.
Yeah. Well, it's harder to shoehorn in that one because you actually have to be kind of a piece of shit to compare those goblins to Jewish people.
Well,
you have to confront your own racism to
you
fucking
really
do that.
Really have to not like Jews and be like, but it's like the Bill Burr experiment. I'm gonna say a word, and you're gonna picture something in your head.
Yeah.
And when I say illegal immigrant, what'd you picture?
Yeah.
A Mexican. Did you?
No, I pictured Polish people.
You're fucking lying.
Just because of where I live.
You're fucking lying. Yeah. The term illegal immigrant is largely associated with Mexicans from the border. But when I say goblin, no one's like, oh, that's a fucking Jew.
Yeah, nobody thinks that.
Stupid.
Yeah. Goblins have been depicted in many different ways in many different media over many years. So, yeah. I think only in Hogwarts they're the gold people. They got their goblin gold.
I guess.
Yeah. The bankers.
It was really weird.
Yeah. They're always going to shoehorn something in there.
Oh, I do have more notes.
But like I said, it's easier to connect the transgender stuff to this than it is to connect the goblin things to it because of J.K. Rowling's prior comments and the things that she said publicly against the bill that they were trying to pass in the old country.
Oh, okay. Here, yeah. I did have more on this Hogwarts thing. I just didn't write it in our notes.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Spit it out.
So there was that Wired review, the 1 out of 10.
Yeah. I'm surprised you didn't link it in our show notes here.
Yeah, because I was writing it because it was just a little bit easier at the time.
Okay.
Let me lower this down. There's people on Twitter. I don't even want to say their names to give them any kind of clout. Like, you're a bad human being if you buy a video game sending money directly to a woman who has gleefully stated publicly on Twitter that anytime you spend money on her, she uses it to hurt people. That's what they're saying about JK.
That's what she said. That's what they said.
Somebody,
she said, because I have not seen that anywhere.
Give me money so I can hurt people.
That's what I use most of my money for.
Vote with your wallet. Okay, dude.
Yeah.
And 2 years prior to that, they had that same person that tweeted that about JK 2 years prior. They said it's okay to consume, even value problematic media. So 2 years ago they were okay. What changed? And now today they're like,
2 years ago.
2 years ago they were like,
that.
it's fine. Not Wired. Someone who was tweeting about the Wired.
How many
article.
likes and
I didn't.
How many likes? See, that was the one thing about a lot of the trolls out there and whatnot. They didn't get a whole lot of likes on their tweets and retweets and that.
Yeah. Then there was an article on how to hide. This is how crazy it got. There's an article on how to hide your trophies and achievements from your family members so they can't see that you're playing Hogwarts Legacy. So they can chew you out and be like, oh, you come over for dinner and they're like, oh, I saw you were playing Hogwarts. You fucking transphobe.
Bigot.
Yeah.
I just go with bigot. It's a good blanket statement.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Bigot.
Yeah.
So that was a weird article that even came out. People are trashing the editor of Wired because they let that person publish
that article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the gamer talked about the current flaws with games media were laid bare just by that Wired article. The problem with legacy media.
Oh yeah.
It was all the flaws of this whole system.
They're all in their
by that
own
one
California
article.
echo chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they go, and then the crazy thing about some of this too is like people will have a shitty take like that on something, and then if you disagree with them, they'll just block. And it's not even, you don't even have to like call them a name.
Yeah,
you can just disagree with them, and then they'll just block you, furthering their recession into that echo chamber.
I read that wrong. The gamer who has been called a bunch of annoying hypocrites by Legacy Killer HD, right? They wrote that statement saying all the current flaws with games media were laid bare by a single game. They're saying Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, showed all the problems.
All the problems.
AAA gaming.
Yeah, because look at all the bigots out there, right? Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I see the problem with AAA gaming as more of they keep releasing Assassin's Creed again. And Call of Duty and FIFA.
Legacy Killer went hard on these guys. They were like disgusting journalism, agenda-driven nonsense. They laugh at. He brought up the author's recent work, which is about the vibrators.
Yeah, I'd like to read some of her articles on
the first statement. Kind of
very well done.
Yeah,
thoroughly sourced.
I bet they're probably all taken off. They don't even want to use the server space. Yeah. They took it off.
I don't know.
Yeah. So the first statement of that Wired review was like they gave it a 1 out of 10, but right after they were like, this game is mid at best. The last time I checked,
mid's like a 5.
Mid is a 5.
Yeah.
Let me see. Oh, yep, that checks out.
Yeah.
Why would you? So you contradicted yourself in your first sentence, which leads me to believe that whole article is contradiction.
Well, the whole article was just written for the echo chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Like all the people that didn't get blocked responding to it are probably applauding her. You're so brave. Or her. Was it who wrote it? A her? Him?
I don't. That's
them?
why I said
it was
they.
Probably they.
Yeah.
Then, so they were probably getting applauded by their echo chamber.
For sure. Inside their own office.
Yeah. Pats on the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say? Butt plug on the cake?
No, they probably brought it in a cake.
Yeah, she's a vibrator writer, so there probably was.
It's probably vanilla flavored.
That's a fondant covered butt plug cake.
It was the shape of all the toys that she reviewed.
Yeah.
So then there's Tom Henderson went at the Wired review. Tom Henderson is the co-owner and an author. It's Insider Gaming. He said it's an actual embarrassment that something like this was allowed to be published. They should be ashamed of themselves, blah, blah, blah. He's like, game journalism. This is the problem with game journalism today. This is why people don't take certain outlets seriously.
Yeah.
Like The Gamer and Polygon, and people go to YouTubers.
Yes, this is why I go to YouTubers.
Yep.
Because on top of that, they're not a YouTube person, a content creator is not held to a deadline.
Or to a editor.
Yeah, they're not held, but they're not held to a deadline. They're not held to an editor. So before they review a game, they'll either play the game live, so you can watch that, and then release videos about it later on YouTube. So stream it on Twitch. So they're not making. They don't have to have. The game comes out on the 10th or the 7th, whatever. If they have early access, and by the 8th they have to have a game review out. Mm-hmm. They can actually sit down and play it, and they're forming their thoughts of the game live, and then they have and then they have someone else edit the video and throw it on YouTube. And then if they want to come out, so then they have 10, 15, 20 hours into a game before their opinion is formed on it. So you get a more accurate review of the game.
Yeah, then they put up the fly strip and all the comments come and get stuck to it, and it's just trash.
Yeah.
And that Tom Henderson dude also said, he goes, if Hogwarts Legacy has done anything, it's proved why written games media journalism is dying, and why hardly anyone trusts them or their opinion anymore.
Pretty soon you're just going to have one guy working at Wired or Polygon or whatever, and they're just going to be using ChatGPT, typing in, why gamers are pieces of shit, and it's going to make an article for them that they can throw out there.
Those white gamers, man.
Just for some clicks. Mm-hmm. It's not white gamers anymore. It's all gamers. You're a part of the bigots too.
I am?
Yes, you are.
Why?
Because you played Hogwarts Legacy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about it already.
Yeah. And I don't think Clinton here plays Hogwarts Legacy. No,
your kids didn't get it at all. You didn't buy it for your kids? All right. Taking a stand.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Clinton stands with the community.
Stands with the community. All right.
He does.
What's up?
He's fighting the good fight over there on his phone.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He doesn't have a mic. There's a mic in the box that just didn't get the arm. So
you don't have the arm or the cord.
Mic. I need the cord.
We do have a third mic, though, now.
Okay.
Yeah, and pretty soon we're going to have a nice studio back there. As soon as summertime rolls around.
I'm waiting to see the cigar bar in there.
Yeah, there is.
I'll have to
going
buy
be,
some.
yeah.
We'll have to get some.
Yeah,
I'm smoking a cigar.
I got a humidor right there.
Unless your wife says don't. I'll respect her. I won't respect you.
It's weird.
Why?
It's weird.
You calling me a bigot because I don't respect women?
No.
I shouldn't respect women?
No.
Is that what you're saying?
I'm calling you a bigot because you're not respecting my wishes.
I call that selfish.
I think. All right.
Yeah. Moving on.
Anything else that you have to add about Hogwarts?
No, let's put it to.
Yeah, I think this might be the last.
I mean, bed.
Yeah, this might be the last Hogwarts mention.
We'll talk about it.
It'll probably get talked about later on,
like,
or if any
how
more.
far.
Yeah, if any more controversy comes up in a lot.
Maybe
I
a
don't know.
good story beat that happens in the game.
I might put about maybe 10 hours into that game before I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, I can't do it anymore. I see one more cutscene.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put in a good couple hours tonight. I'm gonna pound a Rain or G Fuel.
Yeah. Pound some beers.
Yeah.
Get it in.
No, that'll put me to sleep.
All right. Well, yeah, that'll end our
5.5 episode 5.5.
Yeah, that ends episode. This is an addendum to the last one, so we have more of a review on it. Anything else? Let's see. Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on Instagram, Twitter.
Twitter
at Gamer Athletes PC.
That's the Twitter, and then at gamer.athletes on the Instagram.
Jerry Santos is lonely in the YouTube comments. He's
He
bringing
is.
it up. Yeah.
Yeah, Gamer Athletes on the YouTube too, if that's how you consume your media.
There's another Jerry mention.
Yeah.
So one of our
Jacob's gonna get upset.
and Clinton's voice. He's
gonna be real mad.
He's coming up there. He's gonna come yell at me, and I'll have to tell him to get out.
It'll be all right. You'll be all right. All right, that's been the 5.5 episode of Gamer Athletes.
All right. That's a wrap.
Yeah, that's right. Bye.